How did it feel to go from the most hated guy after the first round to really beloved at the end?
I didn't think I'd ever be booed at a home run derby, to be honest with you. But I guess that's the hometown home cooking. So I dealt with some adversity, but we overcame, and it was pretty much just survive and advance. And yeah, that was it. I mean, we hit the sweet spot. We got in a groove for a little while, and just carried it on through. So I mean, it was really special. I'm so blessed.
Go over to the right.
Pete, at the press conference before the home run derby, you mentioned a lot of family from this area, a lot of friends and family here tonight. Who was here, and how does it feel doing this in front of them?
I can't name everyone. That's how many people are. But I mean, it's to do this in front of friends and family and loved ones. This is a dream come true. It's amazing. I couldn't have had a better picture. I mean, this was surreal.
Third row to the left.
Pete, obviously the home run derby format's been tweaked over the years, but tonight between the 8 of you guys, 312 home runs. And I don't know if you knew that, but obviously the head-to-head format worked. What was it like, just for all of you guys, what you think you showed off with the young talent you have here?
I mean, it was special. I mean, there's so many guys that just put on a show. Like Jock, he was amazing. I mean, Vladdy, they did such a good job. I mean, everybody. I don't want to leave anybody out. I mean, everyone did such an amazing job, just kind of going out there and showing their stuff and showcasing young talent in the game. And I thought that was awesome. I mean, everyone went out there and put on a show, and I thought it was really entertaining to watch and sit on the sidelines for. And I got some time to kind of sit back and soak it all in and watch some guys hit some moonshots. And I mean, it was fun. It was fun to be a part of, and this is surreal.
To the left, Ken.
Pete, how much did you and Derek huddle between rounds and discuss what to work on and all that?
We did a couple times. You know, at the first round, get the jitters out.
Yeah.
You know, I think we figured it out after our first time out in that first round. But, you know, we just stayed positive and wanted to keep grinding, surviving.
Who had bigger jitters?
I mean, I think both of us, and for a lot of the guys too. I mean, it was the first derby for a lot of the guys. I think only maybe two out of the 8 guys have actually participated in one before, and a lot of the guys actually had the same feelings that I had and Derek. I mean, it's a lot of first times for everybody, so a lot of us were in the same boat, and I mean, but regardless, everyone put on a show. It didn't really seem like the jitters were there, because everyone was awesome. I mean, everyone was showing their stuff.
We go to the right, Tim.
It looked like as the night went on, you got stronger and/or more fired up. Was that the case?
Yeah, I mean, it's survive and advance. I mean, you got to go in with kind of a killer instinct, and it doesn't matter how many you hit. You just need to have one more than the guy you're facing, and I'm really happy that I didn't have to swing a lot going into the extra rounds. That's the one thing that most of my teammates, they are, especially Robbie and Todd Frazier and Chili, because Chili was Yoenis Cespedes' his hitting coach when he won the Derby in Oakland. Pretty much they were all just saying conserve as much energy as possible between rounds, hydrate, get some electrolytes, and keep the body loose, but you don't need to exert energy taking too many swings, because after between the second and third round, we didn't go down and take any swings. So I feel like conserving energy was huge. And after we finally got in that rhythm, it was money. It was money.
And then what are you wearing around your neck exactly?
So I think Daddy Yankee gave me this home run derby 2019 championship chain. It's sweet. It even spins. So yeah, I didn't know this was a thing, but I'm very happy that I'm very willing to accept this. This is cool. I think I might play the game tomorrow with this on.
Go back to the left, Gabe.
Pete, how do you spend the 4 minutes when a guy like Vlad or Acuna is up there hitting? Do you watch, or is it just kind of a helpless feeling, just knowing that whatever they have to do, they're just making your life harder with every swing?
It's not. I wouldn't say it's helpless. I kind of asked what some of the starting pitchers what they thought, because this is a very like starting pitching is very individual, and it's a battle. It's an individual battle. It's whoever lets up, pretty much whoever lets up the less runs gets the W. And I feel like it's a very kind of 1v1 similar format, and you can't really concentrate on what the other people are doing. It's all about what you can do and lock in and stay rested and go out there and perform the best you can.
Second row to the left.
Mr. Alonso, as a veteran and a member of the Wounded Warrior Project, I just want to say thank you and ask you, was it someone in your family or someone close to you that made you decide to give that amount that you're giving to the charity?
Well, both my grandpas, they served in the military. My grandpa on my mom's side was a Marine, and my grandpa on my dad's side was in the Army. One was during the Korea War time, and the other one was during World War II. So I just feel like a really strong bond with those people who are willing to make the ultimate sacrifice, and also on the same token, on the flip side, the same people that are willing to make that sacrifice and protect us here at home, whether it be firefighters, EMTs, cops. Like, there's so many people that are willing to make the ultimate sacrifice every day. They don't know what they're going to go into when they go to work, and a bad day at work for them is a lot different than me going 0 for 4, getting booed off the field. And this year has just been so special. I've been living in a fantasy, and I just want to use my platform as almost to kind of just reach out to people and just make people aware of these causes. And I hope that other people could find the kindness in their hearts. Because for me, it's about the money, but for me, I think the platform and the whole purpose behind it and the awareness is the most important thing. And I hope other people can find the kindness in their hearts to reach out and help other people that help us.
One row back, Mark.
Pete, had you done this in high school at all, at Plant or college or anything similar? And then also, when did you and Derek really start throwing earlier in your lives together?
Actually, I mean, we kind of grew up around baseball, and the first time he threw to me was when I think we were in Atlanta, so it was like a month ago, and he flew him out. We had a bunch of family in Atlanta, so it was awesome. And then, I mean, he was throwing really good, and then eventually the more we kind of went on, he came for the Subway Series, and we put on a show for early work. And I mean, he really got the stamp of approval because you got veterans like Robbie Cano, Todd Frazier, and Wilson Ramos giving him the eye, making sure he's throwing money BP, and he was putting it right there for me, and he impressed a lot of the guys, and especially all the coaching staff too. I mean, they were really impressed, and everyone thought, and it's like, look, guys, y'all are gonna win this thing, and they were right. Oh, so my first home run derby was against Jose Canseco in 2014 during the Northwoods League Collegiate Summer League. So Jose came to town and because he played for the Madison Muskies. The Muskies eventually turned to the Mallards and were converted from a minor league team to a college wood bat summer team. And then I think I hit 5 the first round. The other guy that was in it, his name's Joe Dudek. He was the first baseman for UNC. He hit 6. Then Jose hit 1, but Jose advanced to the next round. It was him against Joe. I kind of got the short end of the stick there, but that kind of prepared me. So if you don't like it, hit more homers and then you'll advance. So you just need one more. And it's kind of a survive and advance mentality. And it was money. It was money BP. Couldn't have done it without it.
Last row to the left.
For Derek, how much of a tip do you think you deserve off your performance tonight?
Honestly, just to be here, that's all that matters to me. I know everybody's talking about him dreaming, and I'm still dreaming. I'm catching myself sitting here, just flashing back to just the memories that I had 20 minutes ago. It's just surreal, and all that matters is that he asked me. I'm just blessed and honored he asked me.
Third row to the left, Mark.
Pete, 2 things. First of all, you didn't need your 30-second bonus time in any round that you hit. You clobbered walk-offs each time. What was that feeling like? And also, what was it like to watch that duel between Jock and Vladdy?
That was elite hitting. That was some of the best rounds of BP I've ever watched. I mean, that was up there with I think that was even better than the Josh Hamilton round, because both of them going back and forth, and clawing back the way that Jock did. I mean, he had his work cut out for him, but the way he came back, I mean, that's just mental fortitude right there. I mean, that was a hell of a show. I don't know if we're ever going to see that again. That was special. So definitely going to remember that one for sure. Oh, and I mean, it's walk-offs. I mean, I'm just happy that I didn't need the extra time, because that's extra swings. And that eventually that could have possibly carried over into the next round. So I'm happy that I was able to conserve as much energy throughout the event, and that was huge. I mean, without being kind of where I was in the seeding, I was put myself in a good position with the regular season. Without that, it may have been a different story. I'm really fortunate with how the brackets worked out. But I mean, survive and advance.
Across the aisle to the right.
Yeah, right here. Gotta ask, you probably already answered this a few times, but where did the polar bear nickname come from? I mean,
It actually came from Frage. So Todd Frazier, we're in spring training. He's just like, "You look like a big damn polar bear," and then just his kind of matter-of-fact way, and then it just kind of stuck. So if any of you guys know Todd Frazier, he's a loudmouth from Jersey. He tells it how it is, but I love that guy. He's a great teammate, but I mean, he's quite the character. He's a clown, but I mean, he's definitely got it from him.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.